And
I'm
recording.
not putting that episode.
And recording.
3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not back from a break. This is a new episode.
Yeah, of course.
Happy Halloween from the Third Wheel Podcast. I'm excited it's spooky season. I'm not dressed spooky at all, though, because it's not Halloween, actually, as we're recording. But, you know, that's cool.
I saw the VHS film.
Oh, man, how was it?
Oh, so scary.
Ooh.
They really put the V in the HS.
I would argue they put the S in VHS. No, I was kidding.
Dude, I need to see it again.
Yeah, you missed the whole thing, dude.
Wow.
No, so let's see here. We have so much to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
You gave me a really good story, but we're not talking about that. I just thought that's hilarious.
Oh, you need to see. We're seeing the video after this.
Yeah, I absolutely. However, okay, not Saudi Arabia yet.
I want to jump right into Xbox. Let's jump right into
Xbox. Thank you.
So
Okay,
fun.
gaming. This was a gaming channel at one point.
At
We
one
used to
point.
talk about video games and movies. Xbox, please lead the charge on this one.
Oh, where to start? So Xbox has been having a bit of an identity crisis for the past. So they've been having an identity crisis.
Remember the Xbox One, everybody?
So you remember before this stunt, their last stunt was basically like Xbox is everywhere movement, where like your phone can be an Xbox. It's like your TV can be an Xbox. Basically, their whole deal was to put Xbox on everything because they don't have a.
I just picture your toaster toasting.
That's literally what it was. Like that was their whole marketing campaign.
Yeah.
Was that we don't want to be like just a single console anymore because it's garbage. They're like, oh, we want to be everywhere, so they want to have like a handheld thing. Now, they are losing, or not Microsoft probably, but Xbox specifically is just losing money fast. So in order to combat like this loss, right? They're going to undo like what many would argue to be like their greatest gift which is Xbox. I'm not Xbox. What's it called?
Game Pass.
Game Pass.
Yeah.
So not undoing it, but they're bringing up the prices like by 30% or 35%, I think, which is crazy. It used to be like the best deal. That's the only reason why people ever went to Xbox.
Did it? Because it was like $15, right?
I think less than that. It was like $12 or $13.
Yeah.
Now it's like $19
for first access right to new games.
Yeah, well, actually, there's that, and then there's like a premium version of that. Basically, if you get everything that they're offering, with like the premium and whatever, it equals out to about $30 a month. $30 a month. It went from like the best deal in the world to now something that's just everyone's memeing on and joking on. It's like that was the last thing that Xbox had. It's crazy.
They don't have exclusives.
Not anymore, because Sony keeps buying all of them.
That and like they flubbed Halo because it turned into a live service.
Yeah. And dude, as soon as Halo went PC, it's just like, well,
they're not even doing that. When's the last Halo PC game you played?
Right.
What
I mean is like it used to be it's just on Xbox, and now it's like, and they're hurting real bad. They're hurting real bad.
You're sitting on some of the greatest IPs of all time,
dude. They're gonna lose Bethesda. They're gonna lose.
They bought Bethesda.
They're gonna lose Activision. Like, it's only a matter of time. They're gonna lose all of it.
Well, Activision comes with Blizzard.
Yeah, they're gonna lose that. I'm pretty sure Sony is probably gonna take that, or maybe the big Saudi Arabian machine. Well, who knows?
That's another thing that happened. The EA got bought out.
$55 billion.
I didn't know Saudi Arabia had that much money, dude.
The biggest private equity acquisition in history, not just in gaming, in history. What the actual heck?
Yeah.
So I watched a bunch of videos on this, and again, I'm not a lawyer or an economist or whatever, like by any means. But do you kind of understand why they did that? Why they bought it the way they did?
No.
Okay. So first of all, it's private now. It's not public anymore. So anyone who had public stocks, I don't even know how that works. You don't have public stocks anymore. I guess they just bought them all.
Yeah, they probably had to buy them all. You didn't just lose them.
I didn't know you could just buy someone's stocks without them realizing, but whatever. So essentially, it's a private equity thing where like it's almost like someone explained, it's almost like flipping a house where you're not actually intending to live in the house. You're buying the house with a loan. So they don't actually have that money. They got the money from a loan. And they're hoping to flip it for profit within like 5 or 6 years or something like that. So they're not actually buying it because they want to do anything with it. They just want to flip it for profit, which it was 2 American companies plus Saudi Arabia, but now Saudi Arabia took over like the majority shares. So it's actually Saudi Arabia, like the government of Saudi Arabia, on American soil now with these 2 American subsidiaries. And Yeah, so like if they have an obligation to make as much profit as possible, which a lot of people are thinking they're just going to triple down on the microtransactions,
For sure.
make as much money as possible, and then they're going to flip it. So whatever sliver of reputation EA had now, it's literally gone.
It's going to be gone.
It's gone.
Yeah. Like you remember Fallen Order having like a good reputation for a single player game
Sorry,
with no
dude.
microtransactions.
Oh, you wanted Battlefront 3?
Oh, that's not happening. EA, that's not exclusively to EA though, those rights. Like they can lease it out to other game companies, I believe.
Maybe. I mean, like the IP of the new Battlefront is probably owned by EA and DICE, but like owned by EA. So yeah, the Star Wars IP is owned by Disney, but they can't necessarily take the same trilogy from EA. I don't think that's how it works contractually. Maybe they could buy it out from Saudi Arabia.
Well, because Ubisoft made a Star Wars game. So
well, that's what I'm saying is that they make contracts though for those jobs. So I don't think they can just like, for instance, I don't think Ubisoft could just make another Battlefront. It would have to be like a completely different like company and almost IP.
War back.
But they couldn't use. I bet you they couldn't use the same. They could not going to be able to use same code. Like they're not going to be able to bring up any of the assets.
Not to mention, EA already had a patent on Frostbite or whatever.
So it's like
not
they would
Frostbite.
have to.
What's the one? Is it Frostbite?
It's Frostbite.
Okay,
Engine.
phew.
They would have to build everything from the ground up. So it's like not even worth it at that point. So yeah, they have the IP, but they can't use any of the assets.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Talking about EA. Now, Xbox, though, going back a little bit. So, yeah, they're sitting on all these really good games, which Bethesda is not churning out anything good, really, for a long time.
Until, I mean, it's gonna be a mini GTA 6 moment when Elder Scrolls 6 launches.
Yeah.
Which I always thought would be funny if they launched it the same month. If they're the only company that can almost like sliver of profit against Rockstar, it'd be Elder Scrolls.
You wouldn't see us for a couple months.
A couple months.
Dude, I was stuck on New Vegas for about 2 months, by the way. I finally beat that.
Okay. I'm thinking like a whole year, dude.
Okay. That's what
The
you meant.
year
You're saying I was being too generous.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
saying I'd have to go back to work.
These are going to be 100-hour games each,
Yeah.
you know. We're gonna have
Minimum.
and then that's multiple playthroughs we're thinking of, New Game Plus. Yeah. So
Well, most games don't add New Game Plus till later now.
Kind of modded in. No, so imagine if they did that. Like both of the 6 entries, you know, that have been long anticipated. Really, and that's not going to happen. Not going to happen. But imagine if they did release them the same way, because everyone else is dodging them. But I'm just like, I think Bethesda
it's
might
happening
actually
on
get
Earth
away with.
X. On Earth X, they're
Because
coming
really
out
think
at the same
about it,
time.
it's like if you only have enough money for one, but it's like, oh, I've been an Elder Scrolls fan since I was a baby.
But
GTA 6.
My dad was a GTA player. Runs in the family.
That honestly, if you had both titles, what would you buy first?
Grand Theft Auto.
Really?
Yeah. See, you don't like Grand Theft Auto like I do.
I guess not. Because you know what? I only started playing in 5. So,
dude, that's the worst one.
but I went back and played 4.
That's the Fallout 4 of Grand Theft Auto games.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I played 4. I loved it, actually.
4 is so good.
4 is really good.
Yeah.
But if they had both games in front of me, I think I'd go Elder Scrolls, to be honest. I don't think it would ever. It's never going to compete with the value of GTA 6. But if there was a game to release next to it, that would be it. It would break the internet.
Yeah.
Massive sales everywhere.
Just a trailer for Grand Theft Auto broke the internet.
Oh yeah, 100%. And Elder Scrolls is going to do the same thing. Like not to that majority. Because here's the thing, GTA 6 is way more mainstream than Elder Scrolls. I get that, but everyone and their mom has played a Skyrim or something or Oblivion before at least once, right?
Yeah.
So I think it would do equal amount of damage.
Sidetracking. Do you think? Are you worried about Bethesda?
Worried about them?
They haven't had a good game in a while.
Because it takes 1 billion years for them to make anything.
But they don't like update their engine. They don't try anything new.
They have Creation Engine 2 now.
But that's the thing. Is like, you know, I think Skyrim is like one of my favorite games ever, obviously. But I'm kind of thinking that's their last good game.
No, I think they have guaranteed success.
So I'm not talking about success. They will have
success.
success.
Talking about quality?
Yeah.
Dude, if you want to go that route, Skyrim isn't even like, it doesn't even have super high quality.
Yeah.
If you really want to think about that. Because like, think of how much the modding community had to fix that game.
I never did a mod though.
Yeah, but you dealt with the jank, right?
Yeah.
And think of how much jank was in that game that you just dealt with.
Yeah.
Bethesda kind of has that figured out. It's almost like Star Wars. Like whatever Star Wars is released, people will just still go watch it. It's like that. Now, I think 6 is going to be like way bigger than like any game they've ever made. So again, there's going to be just guaranteed love, guaranteed success. There's going to be a bunch of people who would defend it till the cows come home, right?
Yeah, see, I don't know though, because Fallout 4 is pretty much recognized as like the least Fallout of all of them.
True, but it's not on the same level of Elder Scrolls. It's not. It just can't. Fallout is beloved by a lot of people, but I will say a lot of Fallout fans are not Bethesda fans because they actually loved the series before Bethesda bought them out. So, and then like, you got people who love the show. Like there's a diversified crowd. Elder Scrolls fans, dude, they understand that these games are not perfect and they love it for it. Like does not matter.
But like, what if it scaled back all the RPG stuff like Fallout 4 did?
Skyrim did that and it was fine.
I see.
Oblivion was way more
I believe that.
intro, but then like they dumbed it down for all the mainstream audience. I feel like you can't dumb down Skyrim any more than it already is. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Again, grandmas play it literally on YouTube. So I don't think you can scale that back more, but they probably have heard all the criticisms from Skyrim and they've learned that maybe we need to add a little bit more of that back in. I think that would go, people go nuts for that.
Yeah.
If they add just a little bit more of that back in.
If
again, Oblivion Remastered sold really, really well.
Oh, yeah.
so it's like, yeah, I think they'll be fine. I think a Fallout 5 will be iffy because they're developing that currently. They just announced that they're in development for Fallout 5. But dude, Elder Scrolls is safe. It always will be. It's just one of those things. It's almost like GTA 6 in the way where it's like, even if it's not as good as like 4 or 5, people are still going to buy it and love it and defend it. Like you can't get away from it. But also, we're talking about two companies that really, really hone in their product. Like, yes, Bethesda games are janky as heck, but you still have fun. Even as boring as Starfield was, I still had fun playing Starfield at times. At times. And it was like, there was a lot of stuff in that game that was like, I can't actually get this experience anywhere else. That's Bethesda magic right there. Same with like Rockstar magic. You can't really get that.
Okay, there's BioWare magic. All right, we're getting scary here.
What, where? Where is that exactly? Oh, wait, it's in Saudi Arabia.
Bio what?
We left
Bio
it there.
win.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Bio how?
Biohazard.
Hey, that's not till February of next year. Biohazard 9 Requiem.
Right. Nice. No, so I think they're both safe. It doesn't matter what is done with them. This is why the games take so freaking long to make. Both these titles take so long to make, is because they understand the hype. I think it's not a money first mindset. It's a culture first mindset. Like, I don't think they're making the games because they know it's going to make a lot of money. Because they could honestly, if Bethesda wanted to, they could throw out an Elder Scrolls every 2 years and make a crap ton of money, right?
I don't know about that.
They'd
make a lot of money, but like
not like Call of Duty.
It's not Call of Duty.
But think about that. Like if they did, yes, they would lose a lot of core audience members, but they would still sell those games a lot more.
Yeah, you're right.
They really take their time with these games. Now, yes, I do agree they should upgrade their engine. Just go to Unreal at this moment. Like Oblivion was fine in Unreal 5. No one complained about that. But they're not going to do that because it's branding, right? Creation engines, there's baby. They're going to run that into the ground. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's a guaranteed success culturally and financially, just like GTA 6.
I'm just worried they're getting so lazy. They're like every Bethesda game gets way less like creative RPG. Like 4, they, especially playing New Vegas, bro, they gutted it so bad.
Well, it's because they this. They didn't even make New Vegas.
Right.
It's just I don't think they're comfortable with. See, people kind of paint Bethesda as like the people who make like the choice making games, like the big open do whatever you want games, but that's not what they are.
Yeah.
Like Skyrim's a big proponent of that. It's like, it's not a do whatever you want game. This has a butt ton of content that's going to keep you busy for the next 20 years.
But you still can kind of do what you want though.
A little bit. But think about New Vegas. The difference between making decisions in New Vegas and making decisions in like Skyrim.
Yeah.
It's like,
and maybe even Oblivion. Apparently.
Oh yeah, night and day. Yeah. Oblivion even like
I'm about to play Oblivion as soon as we beat Resident Evil 1. I'm gonna wipe my computer so it has room for Oblivion. That's why I haven't played it yet because it's full of crap. So yeah,
garbage. So yeah,
Their past 3 games though have gotten they were so like 4 wasn't like bad. It just like it's missing all the fun RPG stuff. Fallout 76 was like their worst game of all time, like one of their worst games they've ever made.
And it still has a following. It's still around today, and it's still releasing expansions and DLCs. Why? Because there's still a core audience.
Yeah.
And it's obviously enough to keep the doors open.
That's fair.
So
and then of course Starfield, which wasn't that good.
Yeah, that was probably a failure only because like they released one expansion and it wasn't received well. It's like I don't think that many people loved it. However, I will say this about it: at least there was something original and creative.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
Empty
get that.
planets.
You don't get that anymore. Yeah, but like
Nothing is very creative.
Did you even play the game?
No, I didn't.
No. Okay, so take back your complaints. You have to play
Yeah.
at least 10 hours.
No,
before it
I
becomes
get
fun.
that. I get that. I'm just saying, like, listening to criticism, there were planets, and Todd Howard has said this. We made planets purposefully boring.
Yeah, no.
You know,
and
so, like,
obviously
yeah.
everyone's mean on that. Not saying the game's good, but really but like if you look at like, okay, they had to make a new lore, they had to make new history. Like the shipbuilding is really actually innovative and cool. And then like the factions are awesome, and like you get to do like again, you get to be a friggin' space pirate. It's really fun. It's just like a lot of stuff that and again, the aesthetic is very unique. It's what's it called? Apollo punk. We don't see that ever. Like they were creative. You know, you can't really knock them for that. They didn't do anything generic. Like this was like pretty unique stuff. It's just they made it way too boring. And I think because they focus way too much on there's like a billion planets out there. We learned that with No Man's Sky. That doesn't work. So if they would have just focused on like one galaxy or something, or just a few planets, would have been way
5
better.
fully packed planets.
You've played the Yakuza games, right? Or at least 1 or 2 of them?
I played 0.
Okay, so I think pretty much every single game, there's like 13 or 14 games now in the lineup. Every single one of those games takes place in the same city.
Yeah.
They don't build upon it. They don't build it up. They don't expand the map at all. They do a couple things here and there, but it's the same map every time. And it is so dense, full of content. Like, again, 100+ hours of content in that one city, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because they were focused.
Yeah.
You know? With Elder Scrolls 6, they don't have to worry about randomly generating a billion planets. They just focus on one province.
Yeah, that's fair.
And people love Skyrim for that. They love the way, like how everything, like no matter what direction you turn, there's always something of interest, you know? How everything just looks like it meshes well and it really feels like a lived in place. That's what it's going to feel like. You can't deny it.
No, I really can't. If it's at least as good as Skyrim, but that maybe they scale back some of the dumbing down and make it a little bit more smarter, like we talked about.
Yeah.
They're going to have my money.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're right about that. You're right about Elder Scrolls. I'm just worried with them.
I think they should give up Fallout, to be honest. Like, I hate saying that because I do actually like the Bethesda Fallout games. So one of them.
Right.
But I really think Obsidian could do so much more
Just
with
give it back to Obsidian, dude. Give it back. Gift it. We beg you. Make a good game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. And that's my thing, though. Like, their past 3 games have been pretty not the best thing ever, sadly. And I'm just worried I won't like Elder Scrolls 6 as much as Skyrim. And it's
probably not. I mean, you have to also, that's going up against your childhood too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to beat that.
Kind of. It was like I was 17. Like
you know what that it feels like though. When you're on the
Yeah.
cusp between adulthood and childhood, you know, it's just like this is going to be whatever the next thing I play is going to make me who I am as a man.
Yeah.
Skyrim. That's freaking good. That's a core memory. Right
Does
there.
the new one even have a name yet? I just keep thinking about that.
I think it's going to take place in High Rock, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe the Elder Scrolls 6 High Rock.
Do you think they're actually actively working on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I mean, like
At this point, they have to.
as far as actively working on it, it's probably Todd just being like, "Hey, hey guys, I see we're all working really hard. You know what? Let's just let's go take a retreat. You know, and really think about what we want this game to be." Todd, we haven't started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We just really need to like really think about like where we want to bring this direction.
Yeah.
You know, but cite and announce. Fallout the show has 3 more seasons. Let's focus on that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just ADHD of the company. That's really what it is. It's like it's just
Yeah.
you know what? They keep the doors
Right.
open somehow.
So they have announced basically nothing for it, and that leads
Which
me to
is
think.
which is what they did for Skyrim. If you remember, like they released not as long.
I
but
guess you're right.
They released the trailer years before they announced anything or did anything. And then what happened was same thing with Fallout 4. They announced it with a gameplay trailer and they released it like months later. That's what's going to happen. They're not going to release a trailer 2 years in advance. Be like, oh, it's coming 2028. It's going to be like months around the corner. They don't want to announce it until it's ready.
That's almost a shadow launch
Which
right
is
there.
Exactly. It's kind of what GTA 6 almost did.
Yeah.
But they postponed it.
Yeah.
They almost said that. But Fallout 3 or 4.
I knew that was coming.
That came out I think only like 3 or 4 months after it was announced. Not even build up.
We need to put money down that it's going to get delayed.
7 or 6, you mean? Elder Scrolls 6?
Yeah. Like when they announce the date, like we should put money down that it's going to get delayed because it most definitely will.
Probably.
I
probably.
want to start gambling. I could have made so much money on this past election.
If GTA 6 could get delayed, I'm sure Elder Scrolls can be.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't delay Starfield, did they?
I'm sure they did, but maybe I'm wrong. But there was like a nothing
didn't.
game. It was like a nothing burger.
Whatever. I liked a little bit of it.
No, I'm kidding. I agree with you.
Honestly, I'd say it's not my favorite, but it probably has like 40 hours on it from me.
Yeah,
somewhere.
no, like I really think I should play it if I'm really going to talk like crap about it. I'm just going off of what all my reviewer guys that I watched said.
Right.
And then I feel like I have something at least to compare it to now because when I was playing New Vegas, I was like, there's just no way Starfield's this good. But while I was playing New Vegas, I was like, man, I kind of wonder now if I would like Starfield. Like I just wanted something else that would scratch that itch, and I started thinking about it. And I was like, let me go back and watch those
You
reviews
should just
again.
play, what's it called? Outer Worlds instead.
Yeah, right.
Just play that.
I need to.
That's
But
probably
I
going to.
want to play Oblivion, though. I really need to
Yeah.
do that. So let's see. Did Starfield get delayed initially? Let's see here.
I feel like they got one delay, maybe.
Starfield experienced an initial delay from its original November 2022 release date to the first half of 2023, and then further delayed to September 6, 2023.
2 were delays.
Yeah, no. We need to start gambling and start predicting stuff that are pretty much guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to do that.
I agree.
I'm betting on the next election. I don't give a F, depending
It's
on who
true.
they're, especially if they run a clown against JD Vance.
How much time we got?
We got 23 minutes.
Okay, let's move on to the big showcase.
Okay,
So we mentioned we gave a little Bethesda preview
uh-huh.
a few minutes ago to this new foreign power, It's basically-
Wow.
that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, a new enemy has arisen.
It's honestly like it is that anime. It's like that 5th anime villain down the line who's like, I've actually been pulling the strings this entire time.
It's just Todd Howard.
So Saudi Arabia, I kind of forgot they existed for a little bit, but
Right.
they did not forget.
Mm-hmm.
They've been honing their time. They've been waiting for weakness,
Mm-hmm.
and they bit where it hurts the most
Our
with our
laughter.
with our comedians.
They took my laughter from me.
And they all pull out their hoods, and they just go for the greater
Well,
good.
careful. I don't know where you're going with this hood thing.
Black hoods.
Oh, okay. Phew.
You're the one who imagined something different.
I don't know. You just left it open. You only hear hood when it's.
The red hood.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Which also got canned.
Because of Saudi Arabia, probably.
Yeah, so we got canned from that too.
So big news from Saudi Arabia this month. First of all, biggest private equity acquisition in history. That's great. That's great. One for the history books. And also, they are paying off a bunch of our celebrities to go there and to basically come back. The reason they don't even want them like just to entertain their people. They want them to come back to America to basically paint this perfect utopian picture.
Oh yeah,
for all of us.
it's literal propaganda.
Yeah, 100%. And then a bunch of people are buying. People you wouldn't expect are buying into it like 200%.
I just picture Bill Burr on his knees, and they pick him up and they say, "Tell him about us. Tell him about our KFC.
It's
Spread
like,
the gospel
have you
of
seen
Pizza
the
Hut."
interview?
Yeah.
So you remember that scene where it's like they're going through? It's like, oh, you see, we have food. We have convenience stores. It's all fake. It's all cardboard. It's just like, it's literally what I thought of.
Right. That's funny. I didn't even think about that. I haven't seen that since it came out.
Yeah.
So
Good film.
old movie.
Good film.
It's
Very
like
much.
2014, I think.
Mhm.
So yeah. So basically, you got people like Bill Burr. You got people like Dave Chappelle. You have a list, but like Bill Burr especially talks so much crap about rich people, and like I don't know. I get everybody's a hypocrite, but he was so big on.
Oh, yeah.
And so are a bunch of these other people on the list, you know, who are just like, if you're rich, you're a bad person, you know, and
Right.
then he took, you know,
Oh, 100%.
he took the money
Mm-hmm.
to go overseas, perform comedy. Now, granted, in Saudi Arabia, a lot of the stuff that we like is illegal. Like
Yeah.
the stuff people do here that only gets them fired from their job
Mm-hmm.
would get you executed over there.
Yeah.
You know, and so like this is focused on one guy, Bill Burr, who talks bad about rich people, goes to another country where women have no rights, where people can't speak their mind, speak freely,
Yeah.
can't criticize the government, can't criticize people in political power, have been executed for less than what we get away with here. Went over there and was like, it's not so bad over here.
Yeah.
Look at that. KFC.
But he's basically saying, he's like, you've all probably read the tweet by now. He's like, oh, look, they have a Starbucks over there. They have a pizza. They have a KFC. It's like, it's just like here. And he's basically saying, it's like, oh, we Saudi Arabia was painted as this like, you know, third world country that, you know, had no, you know, morals or anything, you know, but they're civilized here because they've got Starbucks.
Yeah. Because only
yeah, it's
sane
because
people
that's
go to
all
Starbucks.
probably at the airport. It's just the private airport.
Right, exactly. Yeah. I didn't even think about
With
that.
military escort.
Like, how far into Saudi Arabia did you go? You know?
Well, it's like, oh, I mean, famously, it's like Dubai, where it's like the 1% literally are the 1%, you know, where it's like this part of it is like the richest place in the world, but then everything else is just like dirt poor because of that. You know, it's because they built on the poverty of their people. It's like, yeah, and they ate it all up, and then they took a big fat paycheck to go there and to make some jokes, and then come back here and basically like complain about America again.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
it
yeah.
worked. I did not think that there's a large list of comedians who went, and it's only going to get bigger. I think it's kind of like remember when what's his name? My gosh, oh my,
Cut.
sorry, why is my brain hurting right now? Wrestler dude, Peacemaker,
Oh, John Cena.
John Cena.
Thank you.
Let's cut that out. It's almost like when John Cena apologized to China. Remember that? It's like, I think remember there was a few people like going like all friendly with China, buddy. I feel like we're gonna see that for a little bit now. You're gonna see a whole bunch of celebrities that are just like super pro Saudi Arabia now for no reason.
Yeah.
And they're cutting them checks, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Cutting them massive checks.
I mean, and look, here's my thing. I don't care. You know, like, do what's good for you. I don't blame you for taking the money.
Yeah.
But it's like Bill Burr learned the hard way.
They're not just taking the money. They're taking the money and pretending that they weren't taking the money.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, if they were to say, hey, they paid me a lot of money to go out there,
Right.
fine. You go all the way, you go all over their, you know, the world for that. That's fine. But for him to be like, no, I would have done it, you know, without it. You know, it's just like, it's not about the money.
Shut
it's
up
about,
and eat KFC.
It's about the policies there. You know, it's about
Yeah.
how horrible America is. And, you know, it's like how more free you are there. How Dave Chappelle literally said it's easier to talk there than it is here. I'm like, what? What?
Somebody took too much Tylenol right before he went over there.
And I used to idolize Dave Chappelle as being like that voice, you know, just like the
Yeah.
anti-cultural, you know,
Yeah.
just like I'm going to say what I want and free speech all the way. And now
Sure.
he's like complete 180 overnight. A lot of people did.
He brought up Charlie Kirk
Mm-hmm.
over in Saudi Arabia, or literally, I doubt anyone knew who he was.
Oh yeah.
Nobody cared, you know. They don't care about some American guy that passed away.
Again, they didn't. The whole reason they shipped him out there is just so they can get people, like they can
Come back and spread propaganda.
exactly. It's not about entertaining their people.
Yeah.
But
But that's the thing. Bill Burr learned the hard way firsthand that, like, you know, just let people do what they want to do. You know, like he's back here complaining about all these people who are just doing what they want to do,
right.
just living their lives. If they have $1 billion, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? Worry about your own life. And then he just does the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the part. It's just like, and you know, as you get older, you learn stuff about, you know, you put yourself in someone else's shoes. Now he's in those shoes of the people that he complained about.
Well, it's like that's the thing. It's like, where's the empathy there?
Yeah. Exactly. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, you know, I don't know. I just like wish people would just be honest. You know, like I agree. Like he should just be like, yeah, dude, like I took the money. Just do it.
It was just another job.
But he can't because then he probably can't do it again.
And there were a few comedians who said no.
Yeah. For
and
sure.
they made a statement out of it.
And
They
they
were
leaked the contract.
Mhm.
We're like, yeah, you can't say this and this and this.
Yeah, there was one person who did, and famously, and she was like, yeah, like it was so violating, like intrusive,
Yeah.
all the things in their contract. And like all those comedians probably didn't even read it.
Yep.
They were just like, they saw the check and they were like, let's freaking go. It was
Yeah.
probably millions of
And
dollars.
I don't blame
dude.
you for that.
Right.
I don't. Like, make your money. We're in America.
Mhm.
I hate capitalism. Oh. KFC in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, it's another thing. It's like,
no, we got to do the camera. 3, 2, 1. Continue.
it's another thing. It's like, F the rich, right? Except when I'm cutting a check.
Oh, yeah.
Except when I'm promoting.
That's what I can't stand is that,
Except when I'm losing a show.
Yeah.
Except when I'm doing, yeah.
cancel culture's good. Oh, my show's canceled?
Guys, help.
What? What about freedom of speech?
Dude, I'm just like, what happened to being a man, too?
This
It's just-
planet.
it's just-
This planet makes me sick. Everyone's complaining about Mother Earth hurting. I'm hurting. I'm a real functioning person.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't do this anymore. I
okay.
can't do this show anymore, bro. I can't.
Sorry,
do it.
guys. Was this
I'm about to go
123?
work for KFC.
one episode 134. All right, that's the end.
This is actually episode 130.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
close.
130.
All right.
Not even close to 200 yet.
Mm-mm.
Gosh darn it. What else is coming out? I saw a fake. I think it was fake. I keep running into fake Facebook like ads for shows that aren't coming out or fake movies, like just AI stuff. Like, have you seen the one with fake Walter White in a hospital bed and it's just called Heisenberg?
No, I don't get those.
You don't get those?
Because I don't click on them.
I don't either. They just keep coming up.
I don't know.
No. It shows up on your algorithm if you just scroll and like it catches your eye and you look at
Exactly.
it for a second.
Exactly. I don't. Unlike you, I don't have that weakness.
You're not on Facebook.
No, you know
like
what
I
I?
am
You know what my
anyway.
favorite? You know what my favorite ad is?
What?
You've probably seen it on YouTube. I don't know if you've seen it. It's this ad for like I think maybe, it's an ad for like stock management or something, and it's this guy who's like looking at a computer, and he's like, he looks distraught. Okay, and then like he looks over and Michael Caine from The Dark Knight Rises looks
Nice.
at him. He goes, he like nods his head. He's like, and then like Christian Bale nods his head, and then like Tobey Maguire nods his head, and then he looks at his computer. He's like, I got this.
Corporate shills. People taking checks making me sick.
Yep. Is Michael
And that
Caine,
one- and that
Michael Caine's
was-
still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, look at
He's
him.
like 95 or something.
92. How about that?
He's old.
He's old.
But yeah, no, he's still doing it.
Mhm.
And you notice, no, that was a real, he was actually in that. It wasn't AI.
No, it was taking clips from the movies.
Okay.
So literally from the movie, the very end scene where the Dark Knight, where he sees Batman, he
Yeah.
like nods. It's that scene.
That's hilarious.
It's not each other. He's like, right. I got, it's yeah. They're
That's funny.
mhm.
Now now it's clicking.
they're supporting. Oh my gosh! I just realized what the funniest joke is.
What?
I'm Bill Burr, and this is my favorite country in the universe.
This is my favorite KFC in Saudi Arabia.
Celebrity endorsements never get old.
No. So technically BioWare is owned by Saudi Arabia now.
They are not for long.
No.
they're dead weight.
But you know what that means? If Mass Effect does come out, they're going to have to cut out pronouns.
No, that's what a lot of people are saying.
They gotta cut
I
out
love how this is.
Cortez.
I love how like a lot of people in conservative right are like, "Oh, this is a big win for us." Like,
No.
not for the right reasons.
No. This isn't how I wanted it to go.
This is gun to your head. Don't put that in.
Yeah.
or else we
This isn't
execute
how
you.
I wanted things to happen, guys.
Legacy.
It's a hollow. It's what we call a hollow victory.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, where like I kind of wonder if in the next. Sorry, I'm talking so slow. My allergies are killing me. I'm trying not to all over the place. I wonder if like Saudi Arabia become the new China, where we got sold out to China
Mhm.
under Clinton, Bush, and Obama,
Mhm.
and like under Saudi Arabia, like they're already invading our games.
Well, dude, I have no idea if
They took our laughs from us, literally.
I have no idea how much money we have invested in Saudi Arabia with their oil at all. Like maybe it's
It's a lot.
a lot. So
know
we
it's a
probably
lot.
already have debt to them. You know, it's
Yeah.
like it is kind of weird. It's like we've been focusing on these other nations, Russia, China, Korea, North Korea. It's like literally
they're
in
taking
the background.
all this. Yep, there's all this stuff taking stuff out the back end.
Yep. And now it has a name. Now, what was the last time you've ever heard Saudi Arabia in a sentence? You know, it's just like, oh, now all of a sudden it's everywhere. And I think it's all deliberate. I don't know what for.
You know, like nobody was talking about them. And then they were like, we got to change our image.
I think it was literally press the red button. It's time. I don't know what the trigger was.
I agree.
But like this was not a hey, let's go buy EA. Dude, to organize a purchase that big. First of all, because it's a foreign country, you have to get certification from America. Like you have to sit down probably with someone from the government.
Yep.
So I think this is a long time coming. They were planning this.
Yep.
Whatever it may be. And then the comedian trip, like they've been planning that for a while.
There's something coming.
Oh yeah.
Maybe EA was the big reckoning. Yeah. They just wanted to buy EA, so that we got to buy all these comedians up and send them back into the wild. But I'm with you. There's something brewing, bro. Because they wouldn't just, like I said, nobody was talking about them.
No.
Nobody cared.
Now everyone has an opinion on the matter overnight.
And it's like I said, so they're gearing up for something where it's like, okay, we have to start changing perception of us like now before they've even launched.
If they could buy America, they would.
Oh yeah. If they don't already own half of us already,
right.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff in debt. There's a lot of debt we don't know
Check
about.
your tags, everyone. Where's it made?
Where's my mattress from?
Israel. Oh.
Oh, stop. I refuse to weigh in on this one. Did you see that? Excuse me. Did you see James Gunn said that the conflict in Superman had nothing to do with Israel Hamas? He said that.
Oh, he said that, huh?
He said that.
Which is strange because it's kind of different from what he was saying before when the movie came out, where he was trying to definitely poke the bear. Like there's something there that's not,
Well, that's not what he said either. He said, I started writing Superman before that conflict.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. So you started writing it like 50 years ago?
What he means is, before the most recent trendy conflict.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
The most recent, what's her name, getting captured over there trying to bring bottled water or whatever.
Yeah. And then to say that Superman's an immigrant story. It's
that's what I'm saying. Now he's trying to backtrack all that.
It was freaking written in like the 30s, or 40s. Like, I don't think you can claim that. It's like,
right.
Really, maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was originally supposed to be like an pro-immigrant story, but for a totally different cause, right? Back when immigrants were flooding in America, from all over the world.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was about.
Sure.
Maybe. But for him to feel no, it's my story now.
Yeah.
And it's
this
about
is my Superman and his social justice.
Don't call him an immigrant.
Yeah.
He's a citizen.
I never asked you this about the Superman movie. I know we're just trying to kill 8 minutes.
Right.
So what did you think about them changing the backstory of Superman's parents?
His actual parents?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we did talk about this. I'm a little indifferent to it because I think it was for a good amount of shock value.
Yeah.
But I've seen that done before. So I think a lot of people point out that Smallville did that. I never saw the show. A lot of people say that.
I need to watch that.
Literally, Smallville does that. So I'm like, oh, okay. So that, plus there's some animated films I think have done that before. Batman, it's happened to Batman before where his parents are evil. Like, it's not, I wasn't like shocked by it. I think it was definitely like, it almost like seemed like it was trying to more tackle. I just watched the film like a couple days ago, or at least a little bit of it. It was on. And that scene came out when like the parents get exposed and everyone turns on Superman. I think Gunn was trying to tackle cancel culture there. I think that's what it was. Like, I think it had less to do with his parents and the origin and changing it and more about just like cancel culture.
Superman's canceled.
Yeah. And actually, I thought about this. I think it's actually a stronger message, I think, would have been if his parents actually didn't say that and it was a ploy by Lex, but people didn't care.
Yeah.
Like, what if it was like, oh, actually, Superman has proof that, that's not what his parents said, but people don't care.
Yeah.
And that's Lex's whole point is that people will turn on you no matter what. Even if it's true, even if it's not true, they'll still turn on you.
Yeah.
But, take the film for what it is. I think it's an okay twist. I mean, like, I wasn't super surprised by it, but I really would have wished they would have gone in that direction where it's like, if you want to hit on the whole cancel culture thing, it's like, I think that's way more powerful. It's like, regardless of what information's out there, whether it's true or not, people are still going to believe a narrative and hate you for what? Because Lily, I don't know if you saw you remember the scene. They all turn on him instantly.
Oh yeah.
Like the little girl who he just saved is like, I love you, Superman. She looks at the screen. Then she looks at him and she's like, get away from me.
Yeah.
Like within seconds. And obviously it's an exaggeration on his part of like what people do today, I guess a little bit. But
Yeah.
that's kind of what it is, right? In real life, it's like no matter what the reality is. Why do you ask, actually?
It just came into my mind because they announced a sequel.
Okay.
And it's going to have Brainiac, and it's going to have Lex Luthor teaming up with Superman to fight Brainiac.
Boy, that was quick.
Yeah. No, I mean, it made enough money. Thank God. I was worried it wasn't making enough money.
Let's go.
But I guess they kept the budget low enough
I can't wait to see Lex again.
I know.
And I'm glad he's not in jail. He's going to be actually a big part of it.
Well, apparently, I guess I shouldn't tell you. Are you going to watch Peacemaker?
Yeah, but is it really that big of a...
He's in it. Lex Luthor.
Oh, thank
So
God.
I'm gonna watch it for more Lex Luthor. I was like, I'm gonna watch that now.
Let's go.
We're behind. So we're almost done with Cobra Kai, and then we gotta
Okay.
watch the new Karate Kid movie.
I never watched the last season of that. Let me know how it is.
Okay, yeah, for sure. So he's in it apparently. I was like, oh, thank God. Like I'm ready.
Let's go.
Lord, I'm ready. No, I don't care about Supergirl, but I might watch it anyway.
I thought she was actually... I actually liked her in the film. I know...
Like
I think
5 seconds.
I get it.
She's hot. That's all you care about.
No.
Shut up.
No.
Shut up. Don't come at me.
No.
Oh, and then another thing I want to bring up. Did you know that there's a Adam West Batman movies, the animated ones? He made some animated films where they brought back his 60s Batman.
I feel like maybe...
Yeah. So they
possibly.
made 2 Batman animated films with the original Adam West, all the old people. Like they got all the old people back to voice.
I feel like I knew that. What was it called?
So it's called Return of the Cape Crusader, I believe. And then there's another one called Batman versus Two-Face or something like that. And Two-Face is voiced by William Shatner, but it's the old school pow, poo. I was like, I'm going to watch that.
I feel like I've seen that. What was your favorite? Did you ever watch the DC animated films?
I've seen a few.
Did you like any of them?
I mean, yeah.
I think they all have pretty much the same amount of quality where they're all pretty mid. But there are some standouts. I still enjoy watching them. I think the Constantine ones are really good.
I still don't think, and this might be, I don't love the Death of Superman story. That has
it's like a trilogy, I think, or
right.
something. Yeah.
So there's actually 2 adaptations of Death of Superman in cartoon form. There was one just called Superman Doomsday, where Doomsday is like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Superman has this weird jawline animated into his face. It's like when Miley Cyrus and what's her name just made themselves look like mummies.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but they animated it. Stupid. And then the new one, it was good enough. The Doomsday fight was good. The action was good. But you could tell the scale was so much smaller because like Death of Superman had a big impact.
Oh, yeah.
Where Doomsday takes out Wonder Woman, he's taking out all these people, and like there's a lot of foreshadowing of like Wonder Woman. I think it was Wonder Woman. She's like, dude, like be careful, Superman. This guy can kill you.
Yeah.
And then he does. It's the only way Superman's able to beat him. So they captured his actual death right, but it was so scaled back where Doomsday doesn't fight the Justice League first.
Right.
He doesn't fight all these other people. There's not as much buildup. It's just more so like we have to get to the part where Superman dies.
Also in the first one, I think they like kind of reveal he's alive at the very end.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if most stories do that or the iterations of it do that.
Right.
But they don't even let it sit because then the next movie is the Rise of the Superman.
Well, the comic did that.
Oh, really?
That's the thing. So Reign of the Superman. Terrible story.
Yeah.
So when the first animated movie did it, Doomsday, awful. I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. So then when they announced Reign of the Superman movie, I was like, okay, like this could actually get it right. No, it was awful. Reign of the Superman, it's so convoluted.
Yeah.
It's boring. Everyone's like watching, like, what the hell is this? And then it comes to find out it's because the comic was just as bad.
Yeah.
So like the movie was just trying to.
Which is weird because Death of Superman's like one of the most famous DC stories. You know what? Actually, one of my favorite animated ones is Red Sun.
Oh yeah,
so good.
Yeah,
and very underrated.
I read the graphic novel before the movie.
So good.
So good. Did they keep the plot twist at the end?
Which one?
That Kal-El is actually a Luthor. Superman's a a descendant of Lex Luthor?
I don't think they did that.
Really?
They did the whole Brainiac thing. I don't know if that was a thing.
No, at the very end of the Red Sun comic, then we got to go. At the very end of the Red Sun comic, Superman stands down and he just goes into hiding. But since he can basically live forever, he's living for thousands of years. Lex Luthor grows up with Lois Lane, gets old, and he dies. His son, he has a son named, what's his it's Lex Luthor, so he's Lex L. And then he has his son, blah 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 L, blah blah blah, and then they keep going, and then finally, the last descendant is Jor L for Luthor.
Wow.
And then by that time, that son's about to blow up, so they send their son Kal El to the past, and he's not an alien. He's just a Luthor who got sent back in time.
Whoa.
So really, Lex Luthor was fighting his like great grandson.
Whoa.
So I was like, that's a really good
They
story.
did not have that.
No, that was not in the. Okay,
Interesting.
you need to read it. It's good. It's the same except for the ending. They changed the ending to where Kal El is actually L. It wasn't EL like it is in the normal timeline. It's just L for Luthor. So it was pretty good. I was like, that was a good ending. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. We'll see y'all next time when we go to KFC. See y'all next time, dudes.
Maybe we'll see our friend Bear there.
Bear, yes.